Again, I decided to take a little break over the weekend from roll hunting. I'm back at it again. Getting everything set up here. Let me get that turned on. There we go. Turn the volume down. Okay. So far, I got 3 of the West Virginia nickels. I got 1 beehive per se. I'll show it to y'all now. Come out the tube. There we go. Little tiny beehive right here, lower. This is just above the steps on the left side. I think I'm about die chip in the die chip between the E and the R. And I found this nice 1939 on the Obverse. It's pretty decent and probably 30, 35 range, but when you flip over to the back, it has been torn up. Somebody put this on the street and ran with it, or ran over it, one of the two. It's a shame. It's a nice looking nickel. Oh, that's in the wrong. Let me go there. So that's where we're at. I only did 2 rolls. Did them last night real fast. I got 3 more ready to rock and roll right now on the desk. Let's see. And here in Louisiana, we got the kids are out of school. It's Mardi Gras. Tomorrow's the last day of Mardi Gras season. Lots of floats will be rolling tomorrow. In my mood, they'll be chasing chickens to make a gumbo. And tomorrow's the last day to get king cakes. Traditional king cake is cinnamon with sugar with icing and Mardi Gras color sprinkled on top the icing. So tomorrow's the last day for all that stuff. Now I know the local grocery store, they do they'll come back tomorrow for Easter. They'll do Easter king cakes for Easter Sunday. They usually do a Christmas one at Christmas. So here we go. Actually, I know try to do the Obverse first because if it's Denver, I'm not going to scan them. So we're going to do and do it like that. Here's a 61. Need it for your first year Jefferson Nickel book, and this is a Philly. So we got the end of the first year Jefferson book. There's a 72, but it's pretty much shot. .22 Philly. The storm for the die clash with the eyes peeking from below the steps. I still got to find one. It's a 74. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the 23 Phillies. No 24 Denvers yet, not yet. So I got the tube out for that. And trying to finish up the 25 Phillies so we can move on to the next year. Which will be the 22 Denvers or Phillies, whichever one I decided to. So inside, how many rolls of pennies did you buy? I got 2. Yeah, I'm still eating supper. Let me turn on my backup. And I already got a roll of 25 Denvers. I'm trying to get 1 roll of each year. Let's see, let me close this down. I can't see the chat. Well, fortunately for me, I had a nice Christmas bonus. Plus, it took some money. I get some work done around the house, which I still got to take some more out. So today I actually bought a silver proof set for $99. Looked it up on eBay and the comps. I got it well $40 underneath the eBay price. There you go, a little nice spiky beehive. Yeah, I got the 2003 silver proof sets. What I got. Yeah, I'm a coin hunter. That's why my name is Coin Hunter. Roll hunt coins. Look at this. 39. Nice looking shape, right? Wait till you see the back. It looks like somebody ran over in the parking lot. That's at least a 35. Yeah, that's what I said last night when I found it. It's like, whoa. And look, there's some steps right there. It's got at least one full step on there. How often do you see one full step on a 39 roll hunting? I'm hoping this box at least produces one silver coin. I've not got any silver nickels at all this year in change or box or roll hunting in boxes. I'm going to keep this one. This one's messed up. See, the Western Journey, I need a Buffalo. Now, at least I got one of each of the Western Journey series. Wish I had that kind of luck. Last year, I got more in change than I did roll hunting. I ended up with, oh, here's a 59. Denver. I don't know if that's an RPM or not. I ended up with 35 war nickels last year, with 20 of them coming in change. Sometime this week, I'm going to do a video for my first submission to Annex. I got some coins from the 1800s and all that. I don't care about the grade. It's more or less preserving them. Once I see the Liberty Quarter, it's probably a 6 or an 8 in that grade range. Maybe a 4 be the lowest. Indian in 1907, Indian head sent with full Liberty, full headdress, all 4 diamonds, L's visible, slight wear in the hair. So I put that at probably an XF45. So it's probably about a $60 coin. Yeah, then of course I'm going to send off my 2024 double die that I found, which is on Wexler's website. It's DDO002. So I'm going to send it off to them to get graded and slabbed. It is circulated, so probably going to be 45 or 40. If it's higher than a 50, if it gets to 60, I would be shocked. Jersey bought one of my double dies from me. Searched in for $35. I found 15 of them, but I'm holding on to those. See what kind of grade I get. Some of them look better than what I found. Wait, was that 23 Philly? No, it's 13 Philly. It is, Have you gone to Wexler's website and looked at the coin? There we go. We got a nice little die crack right here. That's nothing but a die crack. That's not a beehive. Yeah, go to Wexler's website. The story behind that is I first found it. I suspected it would be machine doubling. Brought it to a local coin shop. He kind of agreed with me too. Then I decided to get contact with the guy that does attributions for Wexler's. Sent him some photos that I had took. He thought it was machine doubling also. And then that was right at the beginning of June. And I went to Variety Vista. I saw a 2024 Philly double dies. So I pulled it up on my phone, and sure enough, there's the coin that I had. I contacted the dude, and the next day it was 2 days later I had it in the mail to him. So now Connecticut also identifies the double die, and I went for him to give it SS number. Okay? Those double dies are found mainly here in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Georgia are the main suppliers. I heard supposedly South Carolina has a few. But you never know. And supposedly they've redistributed all the pennies back out nationwide to distributors, but none of the banks are getting them. Okay. I think the closest I've been in South Carolina was to Stone Mountain in Georgia. That's the closest I've ever been in South Carolina. We hiked that bad boy in the middle of wintertime. Run the base and up it. We hiked it with our scout troop. We had a snowball fight up there. Don't keep this one. No, it's got spots. I keep the nicer coins. There is a model train layout around the Georgia-South Carolina line I would like to go see. They got different sections built out. They ain't built from Gone with the Wind. Plantation Home from Gone with the Wind. They do the train chase where the Confederates overtook the Federal train to get the supplies. I know that's on the layout. There's a bridge that raises up and down. You can walk into the layout. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a piece of dirt. 2004 Keelboat. I can't remember the name of it. A friend of mine showed me a video on it. Well, a friend of my dad's, I should say, but he's passed away. So I can't remember the name of it. Because he used to do work that, his work used to bring him all over the country. He lived in Texas. I might be able to find it if I Google. Ooh, look at that die crack. Or a die gouge, maybe. That looks more like a die gouge. You keep that one. I want Phillies. I actually ordered and got 100 tubes of for nickels. Order them on. Why did I order those? Order them Thursday and got them Friday afternoon. So I want to go back to Stone Mountain. I can't hike up anymore, but I like to take the trolley ride up to the top. I want to go when it's a little bit warmer, not ice cold and snow on the mountaintop. You know, we had a snowball fight up there. Down at the tree line. There you go, a little tiny beehive right there. Right now, I'm putting these out. I'll probably go back through, pull some of those small ones out, and just get rid of them. Like see how many I find. Then I'll start paring down the big ones. Huh. We got something similar like that here in Louisiana. Like, if I go to a city called Hammond, which is about 30 miles east of me, and turn and go north, where Kentwood Water is, the aquifers up there where they bottle up the water and ship it out. That's actually a big Italian community. And I want to say to the southeast is a German community. I know Ponchatoula is a German community. That's where every year they had the Oktoberfest as in Ponchatoula, which is about 15 minutes south of Hammond. This is what I'm using. One of the guys, he sometimes comes in and watches. He made this for me. This is my nickel holders. I got 3 of them. Yeah, I'm Catholic, and when they say we can't eat meat, okay, we got seafood. Unless you're like my dad, don't like seafood, yeah. I can eat seafood all day long. I actually got shrimp in the freezer for making, see, I don't like bread pudding. I don't like the texture of it. Look at that die gouge right there. Look at the die gouge underneath that U. Can you see that die gouge? Oh man, I tried it many times. I ain't tried it with rum. They pour the rum on top of the bread pudding. That's a nice little die gouge right there. Or actually, yeah, because it used kind of sunken down into it. Okay, we'll take that. I may try this one on eBay and see what it goes for. Now I saw whatnot also, but I got to rebuild my inventory list. My hard drive went down. Yeah, actually, it looks like the U's under. It looks like it's underneath the U. Oh, 17. Welcome in. I kind of skipped this weekend roll hunting. I just needed a break. I was kind of mentally exhausted. Plus, I had a touch of the flu. If I hadn't had the flu shot, it would have been a lot worse. Ends his dad? Huh? Shoot, man. I missed the pennies. I don't know if you saw in Jersey's chat. When I was doing pennies, I was average. Ooh, look at it. There's the nice little beehive. Little class 2 going on, starting with the class 1. That's pretty wicked looking. Little bitty tiny one. I'm not going to worry about that one. So I like the ones where you see the outline of the beehive before it occurs. You get like raised metal. Those are the ones I like to find too. Early stage, or sometimes if you look just right, if the light catches it, you can see where the die is starting to break. It becomes polished. Because the break is moving. So it polishes up the planchet. Hey, we got our first Denver. Every now and then I find die chips in these letters up here, but not often. Most of them occur down here. I want to email the Mint. I want to know how. I know they use CNC machines to make the dies. Okay, we start using CNC machine. There's 2 ways you can keep the metal cool: is air or water. I want to know if they heat or if they're using air or water, and if they reharden the dies up after they cut them. Because I know Philly used to make all the dies for all the mints. You send them out. That's before 1989 is the last year they did that. Because then the mint started making their own dies. Then because that's when they started cutting the mint mark into the dies. So let's say get this. Oh, here's another nice one. Another class 2. This one got more of a raised metal on that end. Yep. That's I need to start photographing these things because I want to set up a website. I need to draw the nickel, make some drawings as illustrations on the different classifications. Nobody else has done that. To me, I think it's a mint error because the mint may not be retempering those dies after they cut them. The metal becomes weak and it breaks off. I've only found 2 pre-2004. So all these have been occurring since the 2006, since this redesign came out in 2006. My question is, has anybody gotten any of the new dimes or quarters yet in circulation? Because I know I haven't. There's nothing mad at the men about. They released that production schedule right after Christmas. So I signed up for the quarters and the mint set. We already have pictures where you can sign up for them. Is that a die chip in there? Okay, hold on. Oh, that's trash or what? Probably trash. It's trash. Okay. See, I haven't gotten that one yet. There's a little spiky coming up. I know Blu-ray Silverhound, he's bought 2 rows of the dimes off of eBay. He's going to be giving them I don't know if he's going to sell them or give them away. Forgot what he said. Okay, not bad. We did the 3 rows in 30 minutes. Well, 26 minutes. I signed up for all that stuff and right to Christmas, and they reset it back to 0. So I got knocked out of the loop. I didn't even know it. I signed up for the mint set, the proof set, and the quarters and the dimes, and the $50. I signed up for all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is wait till June or July. They'll box at $50 for the weekend. And hopefully get some of the new dimes in there. Now, there's one weekend I will not be roll hunting. Maybe doing videos from the Tulsa Coin Show. I'm going to go, this year I'm driving, I'm going to drive to Tulsa. Try to get my son to go with me. Talk to him about that Thursday night. So, I want to go to Tulsa. So what I may do is go to like Rob Finds Treasure. Because Sean's going to be there. Could put people from Litecoin Q&A. Do some quick, short interviews for the channel. You know, they put some of the pennies out in circulation. I think they released 6 million into circulation. But like what they did is, oh, finally got buffalo. I don't keep these unless I find an error on them. Which one in Denver? I just like to see how many I get out of a box. You could think the nickel is like the bicentennial quarter, circulating commemorative coinage. And that's what originally got me into coin collecting was the bicentennial quarter. And it came out. I was in 5th grade. Well, actually, it came out when I was in 4th grade, but I didn't see one until I was in 5th grade. My dad showed me, goes, hey, look at this quarter. And he gave it to me. By the time 1980 came around, he had the arcades. I spent all those quarters in video games. Stupid me. Tell you what, sometimes I wonder where these coins have been at. I'm looking for... I'm trying to finish out the 70s decade. 78 Denver. Oh, that book. I do have another set of books. I'm not waiting until these books are filled out to go. So now I'm hunting nickels. Someone sent me books I can fill out in 1 year. But I do need a 67 nickel. I haven't seen a 67 nickel at all this year. Well, he's going to send me that ping to look at to verify that RPM. Not to turn around and send it back to him. But I may tip him a couple of bucks for it. Now, if it's the FS501, I will send it to get graded. There's a 73. So I have one modern coin going for grading and a bunch of older coins going for grading with conservation applied to them. I actually cherry picked two of the 1907 Full Liberty, 4 diamonds, the L in the ribbon, of $1.50 bin. I'm looking at it, said this is probably a $40, $50 coin. And actually, I prefer NX because they're the original grading company. They just got shafted by the industry. Is that what I think it is? I don't have a loot here. God dog it. I do have a loot. Gotta find it. See it? That, I do believe, is a cud. That, my friends, is a cud. Let's see, let me see if I can see it on the side if I tilt it up. To refocus the lens. It's right there. That is a cud. That is a rim cud, y'all, on the 1971 Denver. I found a rim cud. Holy cow. There's a flip. I found a rim cud. No, I'm not gonna write on this one. Don't worry about what's on the back. Right on the front. Okay, let's get this cut up. Where's this blade? I got a crop cutting thing on below my coin mat here. Oh, I forgot to cut it in half. It's a worn down rim cut, but I found one. See, it's 2, 16, 26. Actually, I want to email the Mint director. I haven't done that yet. He's from my state. He's from Louisiana, the new Mint director. They need to increase the production of all those Mint sets and Proof sets. That's 24. Here I'm looking for die chips in the letters. And I don't see the doubling in the numbers or the star. So there's a second piece, handshake. Here, 2005. Looking for that speared bison. Not yet. No luck yet. Okay, that's what I was talking about earlier. You can see the tiny beehive here, but this coming out right there. Then you got another little spike right there, and you got something going on right there. Sometimes I wonder if y'all can see that on the video or not, because I see it better from my view, because I'm looking at my monitor. So, for those who don't know this, my scope is hooked up to a USB port. There's a program that comes. Ooh, we got a beehive on here. There you go. That's going in the tube for the beehives. And there's a program in Windows that has a camera. And that's so you can turn your camera on and off. Well, if I put in the Logitech camera, oh, there's a nice Class 2 beehive. Nice medium size. I found more beehives than anybody else do, I think. That I know it took him a long time. What he sent to me took him a while to save up. So yeah, I'm probably. No, I lost track what I was talking about. God dog it. How did I do that to myself? Yeah. That was going back. So what I've been doing, like I said earlier, order 100 tubes. I'm marking the year on top, so I can put the nickels in the proper tube that they go in. And I do have a guardhouse box I just bought recently. So I've been putting the tubes in. I need to contact Two Sheds Gabby. I got him as a friend on Facebook. Might do that tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, there's a 23 Philly. Oh, stain there. We're going to put this one in the book. I mean, in the tube. There's another 23 Philly. $12. Every now and then, I would decide to check on the Denver, on the reverse. Usually, I don't find anything. So yeah, I want to do a website dedicated to beehives, where people could send in photos and I could post them. Now mine, I may try to sell. Not on eBay, not on whatnot, I just did a website. Because I can sell these for $2 a piece, make it $3. That's enough to cover the cost of the stamp and envelope. I make $1.95. I will have to make an inventory on these errors. Actually, I got to re-inventory all my coins because I lost all my inventory stuff for something and whatnot. Even the backup file was corrupted. I had a backup file on a thumb drive and a backup file on the cloud, and it was corrupted. Then I know when I backed up everything up right before my hard drive went out that the file was corrupted. I'm trying to remember how that happened. Unless the hard drive itself, where the file was at, was corrupted on the hard drive or the SSD card. Just read what the hard drive is. It's a SSD card. I'm not finding hardly any die chips in the letters. It's gonna be an odd box. 25 Philly. Almost to the top. Getting there. Probably short about 10, 12 coins before I fill up that tube. For those that are coming in, I found a few beehives. I'm not going to put them out the tube. Have to wait for the wrap up to see them. I'm actually 2 days behind. 64. 9 RPM. I found a 39, a 59, and a 61. Right now, looking for a 78 Philly, I think it is. So I can go into the 80s decades, filling those out. See, because I'm a roll hunter at my bank, I have to use a machine to return them, and they charge me 3%. That's why you always see me, if you ever watch me on Thursday nights, I've got a ton of quarters. I go wash my truck. It's $2. So I drop in a $20 bill, come back with $18 plus whatever change you get out throughout the week to hunt for mint errors and stuff like that. But at that car wash, I found 2 double dyes of Mayu Angelou. Found the DDO on Pritchard Rocks and on Salt River Bay. I think I found number 3. Oh, I found a few of the George Washington crossing Delaware did the car wash change. There's a die chip between the E and the R. Similar to the BIER. So we got one Buffalo last year and the last box of the year, but none yet this year. I did liquidate that one because it had no date. Like there a whole bag of Buffalo nickels to liquidate over here. Been doing it for a while. Hadn't found anything yet. I'm getting a lot of 17s and 16s, no double dies, no 8/7. I haven't found none of those errors yet. Okay, this is a semi-decent 64 Denver, but it's not an RPM. Now, look, it's got a... No, I'm going to put that one back. $46. It's the Ward nickel by 1 year, and it is a Philly. Then we got second year, we got one from the 40s and one from the 50s and one from the 60s up on the board. And actually, the Oracle I was writing for a connector on the Beehives, it got lost too on that hard drive. So I'm gonna wait. I want to send the Oracle in once I get my website up and running. That way people can classify the Beehives and they go to sell them on eBay. I'm not finding anything in the letters on these. Usually right now I got a few in the letters on the reverse. I mean, you need to watch your dates too. Sometimes I find little die chips in these numbers. Bicentennial nickel. I don't know if y'all remember, well, when they came out, they didn't have the little dates on the pennies, nickels, or dimes. I made a lot of people upset. Why would you pick quarter, a $half, and the $8 with the dual date, but not the rest of the coins? I remember that really hit them talking about that on the news here in Baton Rouge. There you go, a little spiky. Oh, we got the claw, the crab claw. You got one there, one right there. That's just side the building. Little die chip in the inside that M right there. Okay, we got the crab beehive. Machine doubling. I will be stopping at 10 o'clock tonight. And just because I need to take a shower and get to bed, take medication. Now, I got to do some errands Thursday evening, so I may or may not be on Thursday. I actually have to go get my son from his apartment, bring him over here, get a container with his sister's stuff in it, which sometime this week I got to move those boxes out the way so we can get to it. The reason I checked the back on the older nickels, more likely you find more die cracks on the older nickels than you do on the newer nickels, but that doesn't mean they don't occur. Yeah, I'm going to try a row of 24 Denvers for a row of 24 Phillies with two sheds, Gabby. I got a row with his name on here right now. So you need to contact him. Oh, like last week, Pacific View is in the lead with the most coins out of those 2 years. I had 74 nickels last week between the four designs. There's one between E and the R, little 25%er. I may want to keep it though. I got enough of them. Second 24 Denver. Last week we had 8, or the week before we had 28. Not bad, 53 minutes. We done 6 rows, so I've already knocked off. The last one we did in 56 minutes, so I dropped another 3 minutes off my hunt time. I'm the last one in here again. Okay. I hope anybody who subscribed, if you did, thank you. Thanks for those who hit the like button. I am thinking about getting a box of $50 because I still got to pull some more money out. Got to get a new shed. In fact, the Ryan Lawnmower's coming back Thursday. I got to go buy a new that looks old. A new cover for it. New tarp. But I need to get a heavy duty tarp, not a lightweight one. Now what I may do is after I get off and get cleaned up and other stuff done, I may come back to do a few more rows off camera, which I still got to post a short on the 39. I may come back and make shorts of these other 2 coins, the 46 and the 59. Hey, yep, gotta be hit by FS. First one in this hunt. Paul Bloom's gonna get mad at me and I start getting these names on my Facebook page. Come on, 78. What was that again? I need to write it down. Shoot. Oh no, maybe I'm gonna start filling these out. 78 Denver. So the next one could be an 80P. Let's just start filling out the rest of this book. Screw waiting this. I'd rather get the whole book completed. It's really what I want to do. Okay. This is what, book 2? Let me get book 2 completed before I go into book 3. You know, I got some coins in book 3 already. I need that one. I can say probably if you go conservatively, you can probably get the 30-year Jefferson Nickel book, which is all the from 96 forward done out of one box. It's going backwards, where it's going to take you a little bit longer. That one's not even in the book. That was in the book. The Philly? Yeah, we'll take it right now. If I can get a better one, probably. Oh, since nobody's here to talk to, I won't be talking. '94 Denver, got all those done. Need 93s. 2005 Philly. Number doubling on the bottom of the limbs here, but I have yet to find one. There's a 66. Oh, I get that one in the book. Yeah, 67. Same one, Denver. I think the one I got is nicer. Yeah. So the one coin I had not found roll hunting has been the 50 Denvers. I bought 3. I've got 2 and change. Never found one roll hunting. Crazy. Little bitty spikes starting off right there, but not enough to keep. No, order larger gloves. Oh, I was looking down. That's what it was. So yesterday I went to go change the light bulb out in my truck on the rear. Drill decided to throw spark, so it came inside, ordered a new Black & Decker drill. Same one I had before. The cordless drill is basically 10 years old. So it said delivery between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. I guess this morning there's a notice, your package has been delivered. That's not what I was doing to get ready for work. There was a third 24 Denver. And brought it inside, and now I got the battery on charge. I can take care of the light on the back of the truck tomorrow. Came with a neat little carrying case, some drill bits. 63, what we got here? Philly. It's got some damage to it. I'm taking it to work. I gotta pull some file cabinet support. Years ago, we had got new file cabinets at work, and we bolted them all together. And the bosses that did that, or one that had us do it, he passed away, and the new bosses, they forgot about it. Michael forgot about it. He don't remember that until I said something. So if I got nothing to do tomorrow, I'd say, Michael, if I got nothing to do tomorrow, I'd rather start unscrewing these file cabinets. The reason why they can't really do carpet in the front part of the office. I got that one. Yeah, I get to take my shrimp out tomorrow night, so I can do crawfish etouffee. Shrimp etouffee. Is that Philly? I need that one. '80 Denver. Got one in there nicer. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Well, it ain't giving me nothing really to snack on, but I do have some fruit in there. I bought a Wally World. I don't know what y'all call Walmart, where y'all live at, but here in Baton Rouge, our family, we call it Wally World. I need that one. been a long time since I've seen a 67 nickel. Now, is that an RPM or is that just the mint mark with the metal being pushed? Put that up top to check out later. Well, the last box we did get 2009 Denver. I think the first box this year actually had 2009 and 2009 Denver and Philly in one box. So those are already in the book, I think. Now I gotta find out. Yep. Hello, welcome in. Who's over here? I like to recognize you if you type something in the chat. I try to pronounce your channel, not your name. '78 Philly's what I need, I think. No, '78 Denver. Got one. So now we got all the '80s done, but that can be an upgrader down the road. Now I continue on with the '80s. Still looking for a 67. So I'm trying to get book 2 done. Going a lot faster now. Anything in the '80s and early '90s I need to look for. That is a contact mark, but it's going into the tube unless I see something else on the reverse. Okay, one more for the 23 Philly tube. See, I should have done this a long time ago when YouTube first came out. Then I was trying to get back to coin collecting. Kids were little. Married at the time, she said no. So, didn't do it. Now I wish I would have done it. No telling. If I'd done this when YouTube first came out, no telling how many people I would have right now. So as of yesterday, I'm now an A&A member, the largest coin club on the planet. So soon, I'm going to start taking their e-courses to learn more. '85 Denver. Done. 73. Looking for all this of 67. EA Denver. Got it. $2,000 Denver. These looking for die cracks on the reverse. If something else shows up. Only thing I do not like about YouTube, we can't have music on. Unless it's their approved music list. I had to figure out how to do it from my phone while I'm roll hunting. Because if I try doing it on the computers, you're going to get my voice echoing in the background. And that's not good. That was all messed up. $88p. Got that one. And the 89D in 1990s. See, 81D, 82p, 83p. Got a quick question? Feel free to ask. I may not know the answer, but I'll probably give you a suggestion where to go look for the answer at. One Philly. 23 Philly. It's kind of, is it dirty? Yeah, I got some stuff on here. I can't get it off. Try with that bamboo skewer. Yeah, I'll keep that one. A little bit better shape. No, I can take the junk off of that one. I don't know about this. Nah, let's leave it alone. That's taking too much off the original skin. $34 Philly. $2,000 Philly. 2005 Denver. I went back in here by myself again. I'm shaving some more time off. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm getting a little weird. If I want to finish this box out Thursday, I just want to go to the bank at all on Friday. Something came up, but couldn't get there in time. 92 Philly. Need it. (2009) Denver. We got another little manage. This is in decent shape too. Still got some luster. I mean, got a few nicks and knacks, but hey, 2009 Denver, we'll take it. It's gonna get its own little flip. Ah, stupid pen. So this is got time for 3 more rolls. Now I gotta get off. I can only sit 2 hours at a time. Sometimes I can go 3-4 hours on a weekend, but not on a weeknight. You might be the last 3. If I need to get done later, I'd do probably 6 more rolls offline. I like to get some live hunts done. But if I'm just the only one in the room, well, we got 5 likes. Thank you very much. If I'm the only one in here, I don't mind it. I'd rather have people in here ask me questions, talking to me. And we got to put on Discord as I was going live. Link tomorrow night, I'm making my version of a taco bean dip. I got a pound of ground beef in there. I'm going to brown it up. Probably have to get another container. I use that. Pound of ground beef, 2 cans of refried beans, a half a jar of salsa. Sometimes it's the full jar, just depends. And black olives and chips. And that's it. I can make a meal out of that all day long. And to be honest, when I have my uppers put in, when I got my upper dentures, I eat soft food for like a month almost. It was so sore. Had a lot of bean dip. I used the restaurant style salsa, not the chunky, the more liquid style. And I just ate that by a spoonful. And then I'm not really a gravy person. Oh, that's a nice 88p. And not as nice as I got in the book. Well, I'll make mashed potatoes, but because I couldn't eat garlic, I buy the pre-chopped garlic and drain the juice into the potatoes to make mashed potatoes with gravy. But in habit, I would puree onions and garlic. I've done that before where, I like potato salad, so I'll puree all the potatoes down, put them in the food processor and run it. On that, I would heat up bacon grease, put that in there to give it some bacon flavor. Wait, why? How I lose one? I'm on my own channel. What? Watch this. I get it back. There's nobody in the channel. I'm on my channel on the computer. Huh? My computer's on the channel and saying there's nobody in here. That's screwy. Another one, Philly. There we go. Now I'm back on my own channel. I don't know what the heck happened. That's funny. Type in what, it shows up, and it shows 0 people in the channel. '89. See this one too. So now I just need, for the 80s, 81 Denver, 82 Philly, and 83 Philly. That's chewed up. I ain't even try to put anything on that one. Do. And I'm going to keep this one. I got too much staining on that for my 23 Philly tube. The reason I'm putting tubes together, in case somebody down the road, hey, can you put together a set for me? I tell them how much I can do, but I say, yeah. But all these tubed up, these dates, nice coins and tubes. I don't see why I can't make a lot of money off of it. For me, I would have to do the price of the book, the cheap book or album, depending which way you want to go. And it'd be 15 cents per coin. Unless it's a little managed coin, it can be more than that. The Pacific View is winning this battle. Did it again. It took... Oh, stupid. I don't know why there's going to be nobody in the channel, and I find silver. Now, I probably will get a box at $50, but if I do that, I have to get my son to carry the box out to the car for me and then into the house, because I cannot carry it. We'll do that a live Friday night. Probably do Hunt the Box on Friday night. That'll happen on Saturday night looking for silver. As not Black Beauty, they're just overly toned by people's oil on their skin. Hey, 3 Philly. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it that one right now. Down to what? 8 coins for the second year book? The second book too? The die chip inside the breezeway there on the left side of the building. Die chip and Yo and the FSB Hive on the right side. So we got a couple of everything going on that one. And there's a reason why you did not find any coins in 65, 66, or 67. Mint with any mint marks. I even produced them in Philadelphia at the time because they were switching over machines around at San Francisco and Denver Mint to get away from the silver production. Got a dollar die chip inside the S right there. It's the first time I've seen that one. Oh, and then they did make the special mint sets, and the mint sets, those are made, Nicholas, similar to the proofs. More, a little bit thicker than these, and straight down. They're just different finish on them to distinguish them from proofs. And that's almost a full BIEIR error. We're going to keep that one. Die chip and Yo. Hmm. 23 Philly. That's going to go. Yeah, we're going to take this one. Mm-hmm. 2005, Denver. I'm getting sleepy. So I'll be cutting it kind of early tonight since I get down to these roll and a half of nickels left. Denver. $63. That D looks like it may be a RPM. So I'll put that one up there with the other one. Oh, I know to look at on Variety Vista. Yep. Just showing no people in the room, and my computer's still connected to the account. No. So I got 2 rows of pennies come from Jersey. We're doing those a lot. I'm not gonna do. I will do a video on those. So 83 Philly, not Denver. Yeah, I get done with this. I'm gonna go grab my bowl of fruit out of the refrigerator, eat that. And I'm not gonna take that one. That was all messed up. You know, we're almost now getting to the last row for tonight. If I don't finish out this box by Thursday night, I will not be going to the bank on Friday. So I do have to work. Philly, that's gonna be in the other book. That's a nice 98 Philly. I'm just going to check that one out. So I don't want to start in here, but when I see something nice looking, I got to check, see if I got it. Not as nice as the other one, so we're going to keep that one for the Littleton book. I get all my Jefferson Nichols books and go through and see what Nichols I'm missing out of all those books, besides the 24 Philly in Denver and the 2009 Philly in Denver. Not counting those, what else am I missing? And I just need to create a list, have it up here by me, so when I'm looking at it, I can check them off as I find them. Yeah. Nothing there. $24 Denver, dirty, but we'll go ahead and take it. I may try to soak that in some, I shouldn't hear about some more of that. The 9% rubbing alcohol. That may clean it without damaging the coin. Early stage beehive on this 23 Philly. You see where the mellish is being polished. Dude, I'm going to get off. I'm almost done for the night. Did you have a lot of people on your tonight? Or did you stream it all? Ah, napping. Well, I like to call it inspecting inside my eyelids for dye cracks. Or cracks in my eyelids. No, I'll be back on tomorrow night. The only reason I'm getting off, I'm going to get off for, well, I got some fruit I need to eat. I bought yesterday. I need to eat it. It's pre-cut. Two of my dentures are getting kind of loose. And when they start getting loose, I'm constantly sucking back so they don't fall out while I'm talking. Look at this. What do you think of this 39 nickel? So what do you think of this 1939 nickel? It looks nice, don't it? Well, it's on the backside on the parking lot. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a double profile, but yeah. That'd been a nice, even in the Whitman book, the album, the nice album, that'd been a nice nickel to put in there. It's nicer than the one I got in my book right now. I think. I don't know. I may have already upgraded that one. Okay. I'm logged into my channel on my computer. Now it's showing 2. It had 0, and I typed in what, and it still only shows 0 people. This is 24 Denver. Five or 6. That is number 5 of the hunt. 24 Denver is starting to pick up. Then last week I went through half the box before I finally got a 24 Denver. Need this one. Ah. Make sure you bring your 10-power loop with you to work. That's my last coin of the night. I'm going to get off. I am tired. I need to eat my fruit, take a shower. If I still can't sleep, I may come back. I still got like 6. Won't get down to where I got 30 rows left. I got 36 rows left right now to hunt. I'll get another box on Friday. So that's gonna be it for tonight. Everybody, y'all have a good evening, and I'll bring you a 10 power loop with you so you can at least look at the coins. You get a chance. So I'm going to get off. I got things I need to get done before I go to bed. So we're missing a total of 6 coins out of book 2, and I ain't really looked at book 4, book 3. So I'll be on tomorrow night. Everybody have a good evening. And remember, always check both sides of the coins. You never know what you're going to find.